Let's clear this up, gentlemen. Women absolutely stare. They're just way smoother about it than you'll ever be. So while you're worried about your hairline, your shoe game, or if your shirt is too tight, here's the ugly truth. She probably didn't even notice your limited edition sneakers. Women have their own highlight reel. And spoiler alert, your fantasy football stats didn't make the cut. Ready to find out what actually turns her head? Put your ego aside, keep your pants on, and let's go down the list. Congratulations, you've got hands. Welcome to the club, but if you've ever wondered why a woman suddenly goes quiet while you're opening a jar or pouring a drink, this is why hands are basically man jewelry. Big, rough, veiny hands, jackpot. You could have the personality of a traffic cone. But if your veins are popping out, like you just survived a week in the wild, she'll notice it's not just the size. It's the I can fix things and possibly wrestle a bear vibe. That scar from when you tried to open a can with a steak knife. It's a conversation starter. Even your regular boring moves. Drumming on the table, texting with one hand. Holding a coffee cup, she's clocking it all. She'll remember your hands long after she forgets your last name. Forearms, proof that evolution occasionally throws guys a bone. There's just something about a rolled-up sleeve. And a hint of muscle that hijacks her brain. For a few seconds. It doesn't matter if you're built like a barista or a linebacker. Forearms are an equal opportunity distraction. You could be doing literally nothing. Scratching your neck, hoisting a grocery bag, even just letting your arm hang out the window and boom. She's lost in the sauce and biceps. Sure, they're nice. But it's the casual I could pick up a couch if I felt like it attitude that gets her attention. Even the average arm, as long as it looks like it's been outside at least once this year, is a solid 8 out of 10 in the female gaze Olympics. You thought only male models cared about jawlines. Sorry, but that hunk of bone is basically your built-in billboard. If it's sharp, angular, or has just enough scruff to look rugged but approachable, you're already ahead. Women are hardwired to notice a jaw that looks like it could cut glass, or at least open a stubborn bag of chips. Doesn't matter if you're fresh-shaven or rocking the "forgot to buy razors again" look when you're deep in thought, biting your lip or doing that 5 o'clock shadow thing. It's like moths to a flame. Just try not to ruin the illusion by double-chinning your way through a buffet. But even then, she's probably still looking. Ah, yes. The man cleavage, if your chest fills out a shirt even a little. You're halfway to making her day. No, you don't need Marvel-level pecs. A regular dude with a broad chest and a shirt that isn't 3 sizes too big. Instant accidental eye contact. That moment when you stretch, reach for something high or lean back with your arms crossed. She's not meditating, she's checking you out. A little chest hair controversial, but can be a bonus, basically. If your shirt looks like it might pop a button, you're already providing top-tier entertainment. It's not flashy, it's just the classic I can probably move furniture and not pull a muscle look. If you catch her looking, don't get cocky, she'll deny everything. Let's take this south, relax. Not that far south, we're talking thighs. And here's the truth, most guys ignore their own legs, unless it's short season, or they're getting up off the couch for snacks. Meanwhile, women are out here secretly rating your thighs like Olympic judges. It's not about tree trunks or six-pack quads. It's about shape and presence. Jeans that actually touch your legs, thighs that fill out a seat. You're basically already doing more for her than a romantic text. Ever could she notices the way you walk, how you sit, and even how you just exist in a chair lounge with your legs spread. And she's clocking it power stance on the train. She's quietly approving. There's just something about thighs that hints at strength, athleticism, or at the very least an ability to not tip over in a strong wind. Forget leg day at the gym. Just don't skip pants that fit. She'll take it from there. Let's not pretend dudes have the monopoly on checking out butts. Women are absolutely checking out your ass. Especially when you walk away, stand up, or even just exist in jeans that fit. It doesn't need to be a sculpted masterpiece. Just a bit of shape, or the way those pants hug you in the right places, is more than enough to stop her in her tracks. Ever notice how she suddenly has helpful energy? When you're bending down to grab something, yeah, that's not an accident. You leave the room, and she's getting a full review. Ass Guy isn't just a joke for women's magazines. It's a real thing, and you might be one without even knowing. Let's get brutally honest. Grey sweatpants are not subtle. They're not fashion. They're not comfy at-home attire. They are, for all practical purposes, billboards for your manhood. You throw on those sweats, thinking you're just running to the store for eggs. And next thing you know, you're starring in her Personal Magic Mike sequel. There is no mystery here. The outline. The movement, yeah. She's seen it. So has every other woman with working eyesight. Some women pretend it's about the confidence, or that he just looks relaxed. Sure, and I'm the tooth fairy. Grey sweatpants are a public service announcement for print season. If you catch her glancing down, don't get weird, just know you're basically a walking thirst trap. Honestly, it's the most action some men's laundry baskets will ever get. Now the happy trail, no guy wakes up and thinks, you know what's going to get her attention today. That little line of hair under my belly button. But believe it or not, this is high-ranking female catnip. It's not about being a hairy beast or a marble statue. That faint little trail is like the forbidden path in every adventure movie. Just mysterious enough to make her curious. Just hidden enough to make her stare. If your shirt rides up when you stretch, or you happen to lounge in shorts, that split-second flash is all it takes. Women will never admit they're looking. They might not even admit it to themselves. But the happy trail is quietly winning MVP. Every time you leave the house. This is where it gets weirdly personal for some women. Glasses are the ultimate upgrade. Not the kind you buy in a gas station, but frames that actually fit your head and make you look like you once read a book. Tattoos, if you've got them. You've probably already noticed. Women accidentally touching your arm just to check the art. Doesn't matter if it's your mum's birthday in Roman numerals, or a dragon that looks suspiciously like a salamander. Ink gets noticed, and then there's style. We're not talking about being a runway model. It could be a t-shirt that fits a jacket that isn't from 1999. Or boots that say, I own more than one pair of shoes. If you ever see her eyeing you up and down, she's mentally reviewing your highlight reel glasses. Tat shirt shoes. The works, your personal style is like your intro music. Play it right and she's paying attention before you even say a word. You knew this was coming, eyes classic. Timeless, undefeated. Women will always list eyes as a top feature. But it's never just the color. It's the way you look at her, that double take when she walks in. The stare that's just a little too long at the end of a joke. The crinkle when you laugh. And let's be honest, you could have the personality of drywall. But if your eyes are working overtime, she'll remember you. Women have a mental photo album of eye contact moments. You might forget your best joke, but she'll remember the way you looked at her when you told it. Eyes are the original social network. One glance and she knows exactly what's up. There it is, gentlemen. The full rundown of what women are actually staring at. No mystique, no science experiment. Just regular dudes. And the features women secretly grade like they're at a county fair. So next time you catch her looking you up and down, don't overthink it. She's just working her way down the checklist. Keep living, keep lounging, and keep the sweats in rotation. You never know whose highlight reel you're ending up on.